You're also now fourth highest in the number of games managed in the Premier League, quite a milestone.
Yeah, I saw that stat, 462 I think now, and it just overtaken my old mate Moisey, like I mean, so I'm sure he'll be back soon as well, but yeah, I might be close to 1,000 overall as well, which is not good news, I tell you, because I don't know where it's all gone, where the years have gone, like, you know, but yeah, I've enjoyed the life in the Premier League. I think that, you know, from my point of view, I'm working at the top level of football, and as a player, you wanted to work at the top level. I did, but certainly didn't work at the top level as long as I have as a manager. So it gives me great satisfaction to be one of the elite managers working in the best league in the world.
You spoke about needing to hit Arsenal on the break and sit deep and perhaps absorb that pressure. One man who could be key, Duncan Watmore, came back on the weekend and got a goal. Great to see him back in the team.
Yeah, it was only Duncan in training that we took him into the squad, that we felt that, or the physio said that, you know, he's back in training this week to train with you, needs a game really before he joins the squad. But we watched him in training, and I just felt that if we needed him for 20 minutes and 25 minutes, he might make a difference. As it happened, it was 45, and he made an impact by the fact that he scored the winning goal, and he looked very dangerous on 3 or 4 other occasions on the counter-attack where we could have done a little better and maybe scored even more. So really pleased for him. He was extremely tired at the end of the game, having been out for such a long time, and all the work he's done in the gym and all the work he's done on the training field, it just goes to show how quickly players lose the match fitness. And of course the only way he gets that back is by playing more and more games, and by his performance on Saturday. I hope he can achieve that.
Fitness-wise, no Jack Rodwell or Jermaine Lens on the weekend. Barring those two, are there any other concerns, and could those two be back this weekend?
They're back in the squad. There's no doubt about that. And having a fully fit squad leaves me the problems on people that we leave out that doesn't even get on the bench sometimes now, but it does give me good options in terms of either selection or making substitutions, which is something that we can do throughout the game, where the subs on the bench, I feel, if need be, will make a difference to the team and make it better. Sometimes you get injury problems that are that bad, your substitutes on the bench you don't think can quite influence the game as much as you wanted, and you can see by the substitution we made on Saturday that Duncan had a big influence in the second half on the game. And then of course Seb for the pass to Duncan, and then of course John O'Shea just doing a job sitting in front of the back four when Norwich threw everything at us, which was particularly the big men, not only the 2 big centre forwards but threw the big centre half up at the end. So good selections on the subs bench is very important as well.
Arsenal up next at the Stadium of Light. As you said, a big game and a tough game, but we've played well, haven't we, against the teams like Manchester United, Manchester City, and I guess you'll be asking for a similar performance against the Gunners.
I would hope we can manage to hold our nerve and hit that sort of form we hit against Man City and Man United. And obviously the delight in beating Man United was well deserved. The disappointment was we didn't even get a point off Manchester City. So again, for me, if the lads have that clean sheet mentality and stop Arsenal scoring, I'm convinced we'll have the chances to try and win it. Whether we do or not, we'll have to wait and see.
A team we're familiar with as well, played them twice already this season. I think your main frustration from those 2 games was that we did create those chances but didn't take them, so it will be key to make sure we put them in the back of the net.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, all 3 of our front men scored on Saturday. Let's not hope it's a one-off. Let's hope they can continue to do that from now till the end of the season.
And it goes without saying, massive support on Saturday at Carrow Road, and once again I'm sure it'll be a cauldron of noise.
Well, I heard them singing for a long time after when I was doing my press conference, like I mean, so they were probably in the stadium for maybe half an hour after the game, like I mean, so, and they weren't too disturbed about that, why the Norwich fans left, because we'd won and we'd entertained them well, and I think that it's one of the better journeys home they've had this season, which I'm pleased to say. And like I said, hopefully we can continue that good mood on Sunday against Arsenal.